Okay. So we're about to hear about one of the mysteries solved by the Lightening Data Center.
Yeah, give you one example where this group looked at a problem and came up with some information.
Okay.
We had a patient who was struck by lightning in the mountain town of Vail.
Mm-hmm.
It was it happened on a beautiful September day. Bright blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. And this bicyclist, a man in his 50s,
Mm-hmm.
was struck and seriously injured by lightning.
Hmm.
What seemed like a puzzle that had no answers, lightning emanates from clouds. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. So why should this poor soul have been struck by lightning when there were no clouds? One of our associates to the Lightning Data Center, Dr. Kreider, who's a professor of astrophysics at the University of Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
invented with his colleagues the Lightning Detection Network, which is a network of sensors that covers the entire country and much of the world now, where they record every lightning strike that happens. So we called Phil and said, Phil, explain this to us. No lightning in the sky, and here's this tragic case. And Phil said, get for me the coordinates in Vail where this happened and the exact time, and I'll go to my archives and get data as to what lightning was occurring then and there. So we did that. We got the coordinates, and the time of day was clearly recorded. There were many witnesses. There were a lot of bicyclists on that day. There was a bike event. And Phil, with that information, was able to send to us the lightning strike that he recorded at 11 o'clock on that morning, the only one in Eagle County. And using satellite imagery, he was able to find the cloud where that lightning originated.
You're kidding.
And that cloud was on the other side of the mountain, about 16 miles away, not visible to anybody in the town of Vail. This is the so-called bolt from the blue, which people have known about, but this is the first time it has been studied in a way that you could identify the cloud and you could tie it to the tragic medical case in the town. And we reported this in Neurology, a journal about the bolt from the blue and how we now made sense of it.
Wow.
So this is one example of doctors, meteorologists talking together and coming up with one mystery solved. And sadly, this patient suffered severe brain damage and did not recover to any degree.
Were there any other disciplines involved in the study?
Those were the two main ones.
Those were the two main, but there were others?
Well, the group, as I say, consists of computer engineers and photographers, and when we put the paper together, we have the photographer in this case was my wife and I. We went up to the top of Vail Mountain and recorded on a photograph the site where the lightning struck this individual.
You have those
which
photos?
is right by a soccer field.
You have those?
They're published.
They're
in the
published.
literature.